Good day, everyone. I am Mr. Ganes Corel, the reporter of Philippine folk culture. What is Philippine folk culture? So, Philippine culture is a traditional beliefs, customs, practices, arts, and expressions that have been developed over time within the diverse communities of the Philippines. Also, the Philippine folk culture contains a blend of indigenous influence. Some came from the colonizers, such as Spain or the Americans. So some of our festivals and food also derive from the colonizer. The festivals and celebrations of the Philippines. First is the Sinulog Festival in Cebu. This colorful and lively festival is a celebration of the Santo Niño, or also known as the Holy Child Jesus. It involves street dancing, processions, and various cultural performances. This festival is celebrated during the third week of January. Second is the Mascara Festival. It is a 20 days of non-stop street dancing, drinking, and merry-making. Derived from the Filipino word mascara, which means mask. During the festival, dancers, performers, and onlookers are all encouraged to wear a smiling mask. This festival is held on October in Bacolod City. So this is also the reason why the Bacolod City is known as the City of Smiles. The last is the Ati-Atihan Festival, also known as the oldest festival in the Philippines, which has earned it the distinction of being the mother of all Philippine festivals. It's been said that the Ati-Atihan Festival is also the influencer of other festivals held in the Philippines. The Ati-Atihan word is derived from the Ati people, which mean short, dark-skinned, and frizzy-haired people. The Ati-Atihan Festival is held on every third Sunday of January in Kalibo, Aklan. The traditional dance of the Philippines. First is the Tinikling. Tinikling is a popular and iconic Philippine dance where bamboo poles are used by the dancers to create rhythmic patterns. It requires agility and coordination as dancers step in and out of the moving bamboo poles. This dance is very popular in the Philippines since every one of us have already danced this traditional dance in our elementary days or high school days. Next is the Sayaw sa Bangko or dance in the chair. It's performed by experienced dancer on top of 6-inch wide wooden bench. The popular folk dance is native to Pangasinan and was traditionally performed by newlyweds during their wedding feast. The stepping of Sayaw sa Bangko is almost jumping on and off in a bench where it was very risky to dance, and some of the dancers are only experienced in this dance. Next is the Pandango sa Ilaw. It is a dance of balancing oil lamps or glasses with candles inside. One of the lamps or glasses is perched on a head and the other two on the palm of each hand. This native Filipino folk dance is performed in time, four times and accompanied by castanets. This dance is very difficult. It is because that you are not allowed to drop the glass in your head or in the palm. That is all of my report. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I'm Louie Antolin, and I'll be reporting Philippine national attire and folk songs. Traditional clothing. These are two examples of traditional clothing. Barong Tagalog. Barong Tagalog is a traditional formal wear of the Filipino men. It is lightweight, embroidered shirt often worn during special occasions and events. Next is Barot Saya. Barot Saya is for women. The national costume of the Philippine The Barot Saya is an elegant hybrid of Filipino and Spanish clothing styles. The terms itself come from the Tagalog words baro at saya, or blouse and skirt. Next is folk music. Here are two examples of folk music. First is Bahay Kubo. The song is about Bahay Kubo, a house made of bamboo with roof of nipa leaves, surrounded by different kinds of vegetables, and it's frequently sung by Filipino school children. The song being as familiar as the alphabet song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star from the West. It is composition of sometimes erroneously attributed to composer Felipe Padilla de Leon. Next is Paru-Parong Bukid. Paru-Parong Bukid is a traditional kutang-kutang Filipino song which organized from Mariposa Bella, a Filipino song in Spanish, originated in the 1890s. The song Mariposa Bella was composed during the time of American invasion of the Philippines. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My report is all about folk tales and legend. Here's some example. First, the legend of Malakas and Maganda. This is creation myth that tells the story of how the first man and woman were created from a bamboo stalk. Second is the legend of Maria Makiling. This is tale about beautiful woman is said to reside at Mount Makiling and is known for her healing powers and her ability to control. Kasagaran sa una mo na dyan siya ginakwento sa tuwa. Third, the last is the legend of Sarimanok. This is a story about mythical bird with colorful feather that is said to bring good luck to those who see it. Na dyan ni sa kanang sa mga elementary pa ta ginapalit na to ni siya kutong mga libro-librong gagmay kunuhay nana. My next report is traditional crafts. Here's some example. First, pottery. Pottery making in the Philippines dates back thousands of years. It involves shaping clay into various forms using hand building techniques or pottery wheels. Indigenous communities such as Aita and Mangyan tribes are known for their pottery skills. Kasagaran kanang ginabuhat og pottery kanang kinabitang ginalutuan sa unang panahon nana niya. Kanang mga kaang medya po na siya sa pottery. Second is weaving. Weaving is a common traditional craft in the Philippines with various indigenous groups renowned for their weaving skills. The Ifugao tribe is known for their intricate textile weaving, while Tibuli tribe creates beautiful tinalak cloth using abaca fibers. O kanang mga kasuotan sa mga indigenous people inana weaving ang tawag ana kay ilaw ng kuan baka ang gamit ginatahi-tahi. Next is wood carving. Wood carving is a traditional craft practiced by artisans in the Philippines. Intricate designs are carved into wood using chisels and other hand tools. The product range from furniture and religious figures to decorate items. Kaning wood carving is mga gina-shape nga kuan kahoy ni siya gimitan og mga special tools para mapurma og kanang mga furniture kanang gina-design ginapalit gina-design sa balay ana kana lang. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Mao ni ang continue sa report ni Mendoza. Question. This is a kwan ang question meaning mo siya ang traditional food sa tibuok country. Makatag tulo ka example sa kwan sa cuisine, adobo, lumpia ug longganisa. So first, adobo, a popular Filipino dish that involves marinating meat, often pork or chicken. So pwede ka mag-adobo pork or chicken, pero dili lang man kay pork or chicken ra mong madobo, diba? In a minute of soy sauce. So mo ni ang mga mga sangkap para sa pagluto nimo sa adobo. Soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and spices, then shimmering until. So adobo is considered a staple in Filipino cuisine. So kaduha, lumpia. It's popular Filipino dish that's often served as an appetizer at celebration gatherings and sit-down family meals. Lumpia, it becomes popular in many Asian countries. So ang kuan daw ang lumpia, so popular na kayo siya sa Asian countries like kuan Taiwan, Malaysia, Thailand ug Singapore. So ang lumpia, pwede man ta makabuhat-buhat og lumpia, ang mga klase-klaseng lumpia, di ba? Pwede man nato masigun sa atong butang sa katong ilikit ato dito para atong ang lutoon. So katulo, longganisa. It's one of the most important dishes in Filipino cuisine with varieties throughout the Philippines. Longganisa is so popular, integral to Filipino cooking that many religious and in the country and annual festival to celebrate and promote it. So longganisa so popular naman po kaya na siya na longganisa. So pork ni siya, baboy ni siya nga gigiling bitaw gihimog pino ba tas gisud sa katong silupin, then mo siya popular kay siya. Number 8 kay traditional games. Sungka. So example kay sungka, no, a traditional Filipino game that involves moving shell or seeds around the wooden board with small pits. It is popular game played by chicken and adults like. So kaning sungka, no, dili kay ko kuan ni kay wala kay pagi, pero bisa akong research sa duha ni siya ka player magdula, tapos na siya 7 ka mga gamay bangag, tas na sigat bang duha ka dagko umbot sa na pagdulat, wala ko kaagya na. So duha, patintero also known as harangang taga or tubigan is a Filipino traditional children's game along with the tumbang preso. It is one of the most popular outdoor games played in children in the Philippines. So patintero popular na kay nasa tuwa kay nakaagi jud ani. So kung makaagi ani amurag sadsajud gamay mo ang childhood memories kani siya nindot kay siya madula. So ang last kay tagu-taguan sa Filipino version of hide and seek. It is a popular game among children. This game consists of running, hiding, tracking, and observation. So kaning tagu-taguan, lingaw kani siya sa una ng mga taguanay, dakpanay, or taguanay, pwede mo siya isagot, taguanay, dakpanay. So sa una, mo ni siya ang pinaka-popular sa una, pero karon lahi na kay mga kabataan. Karon dili na kahilig mga ni ana bitaw. Ang kahiligan nila karon computer, cellphone. Sa una, dakpanay, patintero, na atanan dula nga kanang kuan, sumbaka, mga utong basta katong mga dula mga pangkaraan. So mao lang to. Thank you.
Good day, sir and buddies. And my name is Marcellus Egot. I'm reporting for religious practices and language and folk beliefs. So, religious practices may include ritual sermons and commendations of veneration, sacrifices, festival fest, trances, initiations, matrimonial and funerary service, meditation, prayer, music, and art. So, festival is most common kabalon na fest is mga pesta. Then funerary, mga so the way na to na magkuan funerary. Meditation, pag meditate na to. Then prayer, magampo bisig lahi matag magampo. Music, art and dance. So religious beliefs can vary widely from religion to religions, and even within individual religions there can be a diversity of beliefs. However, some themes include example, Misa de Gallo or Simbang Gabi, a series of 9 dawn masses leading up to Christmas Eve, a widely observed tradition in the Philippines that combines religious devotion with social and cultural gatherings. So ang Simbang Gabi or Misa de Gallo is kuan lang na sila para lang na sa mga Catholics na mga kuan deboto na taga December 16 hangtod December 24 na sa kadlawon nagasimba sila. Then Ramadan, being the ninth of month of the Islamic calendar, the exact days of Ramadan are differently every year. That day is different as the Islamic calendar based on the Ramadan begins on 2nd of April and the ends of the 1st of May. Throughout the history of Ramadan, this fasting between sunrise and sunset serves the purpose of demonstrating one's devotions to Allah and belief in the Prophet Muhammad. Is the time for fasting, prayer, reflections, and community. So, ang Ramadan is para lang sa mga Muslim. Then, naga-fasting na sila kay Juan para mag silahan ng pagtuo na hindi sila mag-fasting na sila. Then number 10 is language and folk beliefs. Language is a code of sharing ideas with sound, signs, and rules. Then ang language is nagakuha na doon siya sa mga sounds, mga tingog na to, storya, then signs, mga gestures, mga inamang, then mga sign na to, kamot, and rules. Then folk beliefs is a passed down stories, customs about the magic spirits and natural world. So mga tinuuan daw na to Dria sa mga about magic spirits or something, mga ay kanang mga hadlo, mga supernatural. So so number 1 sa language is pagmamano is the gestures involves raising the elder's hand to one's forehead while bowing slightly signifies respect and humility towards elders and relatives higher in position of people of authority. So nakasanay na to sa paguli sa balay is magmano to sa itong mga ginikanan, then paglakaw, then maatutag mga balay-balay is magmano jud ta, then show ang kaning pagmamano is di bale respect lang pod sa tuwa. Then ang sunod kay beso-beso. This to cheek kiss is a common greetings between close friends and family members and signifies affections warm. So ang beso-beso is mo man sila dahil na to respect is magbeso-beso para sa mga friends na to, family. Then para sa kuha ang beso-beso karon is para ran sa mga dato na apply ran sa mga bati at sa mga dato or mga rich people. Then pointing with lips. This gestures is used for discreetly point at something or someone without using the finger. It's considered a more polite and then directly pointing. So ang pointing with the lips is para sa to is gamit jud kay ni siya para natay ginatudlo para dili lang po sila madalain ba kung siya lang ba gilibak or ana. And then nice po ni siya. Then head tilt is a slight tilt of the head can indicate curiosity and interest of agreements. So head tilt is dili na kamo kapuyan na kag kuan mo mutingog then magtando na lang kamo so tando na lang ka head tilt. Then ang folk beliefs, Capris are said of mischievous giants who guard trees and mountains. So ang kabulo naman ta sa Capris, nado na sila sa mangga nagtago na nagtabako. Muna yung kuan folk beliefs. Then sunod kay aswang, spirit of depicted having a terrifying appearance and abilities. It was around identifying wording of becoming aswang. So aswang daw kay na mga ability. Taas og dila, lupad, yun na. Then and Catholicism is elements of animism, so ancestor worship practices venerations. So ang kaning animism is munang nagtuota sa mga santos, mga pagritual na to para sa para sa to prediction is magsamba ta sa mga santos, kuan po na to, gina gina praise na to sila. And that's all, thank you.
What is Philippine indigenous culture? Philippine indigenous culture is incredibly diverse, encompassing a wide range of tradition, beliefs, languages, and practices. Ang sa mga katutubong Filipino, kay lahi sila og tradition, beliefs, the way kung sa silang istorya o ang ilahang practices. So, here are some specific examples from various indigenous groups in the Philippines. One, ang Igorot culture. Ang mga Igorot ay isa sa mga pangkat etniko sa Pilipinas. Makita sila sa Cordillera sa isla ng Luzon. Naiunom kalalawigan ang Cordillera. Ang Benguet at Mountain Province, muni sila ang kanang ginapagmalaki nila nga sila kay Igorot. Then, the Igorot people inhabit the mountainous regions of Luzon. They are known for the rice terraces, which are considered the eighth wonder of the world. The Banawe rice terraces, built over 2,000 years ago, showcase the Igorot's advanced agricultural engineering skills. So, ang mga Igorot kay nagpuyo sa kabukiran sa region of Luzon. Na ilang mga Igorot tungod sa ilahang rice terraces, which is considered na eighth wonder of the world. Ang Banawe rice terraces, na-build siya 2,000 years ago. Ginapakita sad sa mga Igorot ilang advanced agricultural engineering skills, which is kining pag-build sa Banawe rice terraces. Ang mga Igorot na ilasad tungod sa ilang pagkakugihan o pagka-faithful kung asa sila gikan na lugar. Nasad sa ilang batasan ang dili nila basta-basta nga pasagdan na mailog sa lain ang mga namana nila o nakuha nila ng mga kayamanan. Dato sad ang mga Igorot sa kultura, naasad sila'y mga tinuuhan na hantod karon ginabuhat gihapon. So, ang way of life sa mga Igorot is agricultural, terracing, and farming, and means of livelihood nila. Ang ilang main cultivation is rice and sweet potato. Nag-atiman sad sila baboy and also manok para gamiton nila sa ilahang rituals and sacrifices. Igorot is the general name for people nga nagpuyo sa Cordillera region. The Igorot are formed of two subgroups. One is the large group lives in south, central, and western areas and is very adept at rice terrace farming. While ang number two is smaller group lives in the east and north. Some Igorot groups formally practice headhunting, katong mga ulo sa ilang mga kalaban kay ilahang ginaputol gamit ang palakol. Next is Igorot society collect ethnic groups in the Philippines that come from the Cordillera Administrative Region of Luzon. They inhabit the 6 provinces of Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Kalinga, Ifugao, and Mountain Province, as well as Baguio City. They are pre-Hispanic mountainous highland society that has survived through Spanish colonization. This pre-Hispanic state is the oldest in the Philippines.
Lumad is a collective term for the indigenous people of Mindanao. There are 18 major Lumad ethno-linguistic groups whose traditional lands range from mountainous forests, valleys, plains, and coastal areas. Lumad culture and traditions are as rich and diverse as their lands, ancestral lands, and their individual cultures. Lumad culture is rich and diverse, with a wide range of languages, chants, rituals, dances, and other traditions. Isa sa mga napapabilang dito ay ang tibuli. Tinalak is a traditional hand-woven cloth indigenous to the Tiboli people from the Cotabato region. It is woven in order to celebrate and pay tribute to major life events such as birth, life, marriage, or other death within the community. The Tinalak's cultural symbolism and connection to indigenous practice are highly relatable to the members of this group in the ways our family traditions are similarly connected to our cultural identities and heritage. It symbolizes our links to our ancestors because the Tinalak is traditionally woven by women of the community who apprentice their daughters to maintain such a tradition. We see this practice as something that empowers women in the community. The Aita are one of the oldest known indigenous groups in the Philippines, inhabiting the mountains regions of Luzon. According to historical accounts, they have lived near Mount Pinatubo in Zambales for thousands of years. They practiced a Sweden agriculture, also known as kaingin, where they clear a portion of the forest for cultivation. Kapag sinabi natin na kaingin, ito ay ang pagputol at pagsunog ng kahoy. Sa paraang ito, sila ay natuto na magtanim na siyang pinaghahanap buhay nila. Produce is mainly root crops, mostly sweet potatoes or kamote, bananas, and a variety of vegetables. The Aita are skilled hunters and gatherers. Traditionally, Aitas are hunting and gathering indigenous people. The Aita are still among the most skilled anywhere on earth in jungle survival.
Number 4 is Mangyan culture. The Mangyan culture ay the Mangyan people reside in Mindoro and encompasses several ethnic groups, each with its own distinct languages. Number 1 is kaning Alangan, 2 is Buhid, 3 is Hanunu, 4 is Araya, and 5 is Tadjawan. These languages are parts of the larger Austronesian language family. Mangyan culture is characterized by various practices that reflects their way of life and traditions. Some notable practices includes, number 1 is waving. So, ang Mangyan communities is known na jud sila na naa sila weaving skills, producing colorful textile na ginagamit sa clothing or accessories and other items. So, number 2 is oral literature. So, ang Mangyan people is naa sila rich traditions of oral literature, including kaning epic poems, myths, and legends na ginapasa nila sa umaabot pa na generation. So, number 3 is agricultural rituals. Nagakandak sila rituals para tagaan sila blessings gikan sa spirit para sa ilang pag-harvest and to ensure the well-being of the community. So, number 4 is spiritual beliefs. So, ang Mangyan people naga-believe sila sa ancestral spirit, kanang anito, and nature spirit daw ang kaning diwata. So, nag-ritual sila to communicate with these spirits to seek guidance and maintain a harmonious relationship with the spiritual realm. So, number 5 is community decision making. So, ang Mangyan communities nag-practice sila og communal decision making kanang naa sila tanan para naa Japon ilang unity. So, last is respect for ancestors. Reverence is a key aspect of Mangyan culture. They believe in the wisdom and guidance of their ancestors and magkandak sila og rituals to honor and remember them. These practices contribute to the unique identity and cultural heritage of the Mangyan people, fostering a deep connection between their daily lives and the spiritual and natural world around them. So, number 5 is ang Ifugao culture. So, the Ifugao people primarily found in the Cordillera region. Ifugao culture is characterized by a range of practices that reflects their agricultural lifestyle, spiritual beliefs, and social organization. Isa na ani is ang rice terracing. Ifugao is known for its intricate rice terraces, a marvel of engineering that sustain their agricultural livelihood. Terraces are maintained through communal efforts, reflecting the importance of rice cultivation. So next is ang hudhud and alim. So mao ni ilahang traditional epic chants and narrative performed during rituals o ceremonies kanang magplanting sila or kanang harvesting season. Mao ni ilahang chant kaning hudhud and alim. And they believe in Anito and Diwatas. Parehas lang sa uban na indigenous culture in the Philippines. So ang Ifugao believe lang siya Anito, which are ancestral spirits, and ang Diwata is nature spirit. These spirits are thought to inhabit various elements of the environment such as kaning mountains, rivers, trees. Ifugao culture is associated with several indigenous languages. Languages spoken by Ifugao people. So, ang main jud na language spoken is ang Ifugao, which belongs to the Malayo-Polynesian branch of the Austronesian language family.
Bagukbo culture. So the Bagukbo people are indigenous to Mindanao. Their culture is rich in traditions with a strong emphasis on rituals, music, and dance. Bagukbo communities often practice animism. They are believing in spirits inhabiting natural elements. The Tagabawa subgroup, for instance, is known for their elaborate rituals related to agriculture and health. The Bagukbo people are skilled weavers. They are talented when it comes of weaving and are known for their colorful and intricate textiles. Traditional Bagukbo clothing is, they are colorful, intricately designed, that reflecting their vibrant cultural identity. The Bagukbo are also skilled weavers, creating intricate fabrics and accessories. The Inabal cloth is notable example of their weaving mark craftsmanship. So mao ni ang isa sa ilahang mga na-accomplish or nahimo na cloth kaning Inabal. The Sagayan dance is a traditional performance depicting a battle between good and evil spirit, showcasing Bagukbo's rich culture heritage. So mao ni siya ang usa pod sa mga dance nga kanang gina-perform nila to showcase na kanang murag kanang face sila og battle between kanang good or bad spirit. So in the context of Bagukbo people, they have their own distinct traditional dances, and one of them is the dulang-dulang. So dulang-dulang is mo ni ang one of the dance na gina-perform nila. This dance is performed during celebrations and important events, showcasing the Bagukbo's cultural heritage through graceful movements and vibrant costumes. The next one is the Yakan culture. So the Yakan people residing in Basilan are known for their vibrant sinaluan textile. These textiles are traditionally woven with bright colors and intricate patterns. The Yakan are also skilled in metalworking, producing items like brushware and weapons. So Yakan people they're good in when it comes of kanang maghimo og kanang mga tools na metal ang gamit, like aning brushware and weapons. So siguro kaning mga weapons is kanang mga kutsilyo, ina na siguro ang lahang ginabuhat. The Yakan people are an ethnic group in the Philippines, particularly known for their vibrant culture and unique traditional crafts. They are skilled weavers. So sila po ay are talented when it comes of weaving, creating intricate and colorful fabrics known as yakan cloth. The yakan also have distinct traditional clothing and are known for their colorful geometric patterns. Additionally, their tradition, music, dances, rituals are integral to their culture identity. So, ang mga yakan po, na po na sila sariling tradition, like kanang ilahang sariling music, mga dances, and mga rituals. So, the face painting tradition of the yakan code is kanang makapansin mo ang mga yakan is kanang ang uban sila is na yung mga paint ang naong, so ang tawag ana is tanyak. Is a face painting costume unique to Yakan tribal culture, and it's worn only for wedding ceremonies. So kana ding mga paint sa ilahang naong is ginabutang lang na siya kung kaslon ang usa ka Yakan people.
My report was all about the indigenous group. So, first ay ang Pagbanwa, known for their Pagdiwata ritual, ceremony seeking harmony with spirits and nature. They can be found in the central and northern part of the Palawan. Also, makita po nato sila sa nagka-practice sa ilang mga shifting cultivation of upland rice and are known for a rice one ritual. Yung ikaduha na to ay ang Palawan hunt. Muna sila ang nag-hunt sa mga Palawan. So nag-hunt sila sa mga animals. Ginagamit nila yung spears with lethal poison rather. At the tip and catch fish also by using the special root sap. And also, mas prefer nila ang dogs for hunting rather than domesticating. Rather than magbuhi silang mga chickens or mga baboy ang ganun. And also, due to their fear of falling ill, the Palawans are cautious sila sa makipaghalubilo sa mga tao gani. Cautious sila sa pag-socialize sa mga outsider o sa mga other as kita nila ng mga tao. Lastly, ay kay ang Batak. They are found in the northern Palawan. Sa Palawan, makita sila sa northern western Philippines. Mag-depend on a varied mix of cultivation, hunting or gathering and fishing. Also, seeding of useful food plants like kainin / burn farming method and tracing mo na ilang community. So that's all.